Hello, we wanted to make some folders today so that we can make sure that we are set up and organized as we start to create projects for digital art class. We're going to do this in two ways. The first full set of folders we're going to make is going to be done in the cloud. So we're going to be using our Google Drive for that. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this window right here. All I did was I went to drive.google.com and it takes me to my drive. On the left-hand side, you want to make sure that you're in Drive. And then all you're going to do, I have a lot of folders, but you may not. I'm going to hit this New button up here on the top left, New Folder, and I'm going to type in the name of the folder. So this one's going to be Digital Art. Now what I typically will do is I will put the period number in front of here. So we'll go period 3, Digital Art. Check and see what period number your class is. So we'll go period 3, Digital Art. I'm going to hit Create. It's going to create a folder here called period 3. I'm going to double click on this and the folder is empty. So the first thing we're going to do is add a couple of subfolders in here so that we have these for future projects and future assignments we may need. So while I'm inside this folder, I'm going to go back over here to the left side where it says New, and I'm going to hit New Folder. And the first folder that we're going to add to our Google Drive is going to be Google Slides space bugs. So the naming convention is always going to be the program that we're going to use to work in and then the name of the project. So the first project we're talking about is bugs. So I'm going to hit create and it's going to make a folder right here underneath. Okay, and it's working. So let's go and add another folder. Okay, so that one popped in. As soon as that folder is created, I'm going to go and do the same thing. New folder. And the next name of the folder we're going to need is going to be photo P-E-A space pop art. And again, the name of the program we're using and then the project title. And then we hit create. Now there may be opportunities where you also need to save warm-up activities. So we're going to create a warm-up activities folder as well and hit create. So that's all I need for the cloud storage. Now we are going to submit this as evidence, a screenshot as evidence. So we're going to take a screenshot of this real quick. So I'm going to use my keyboard shortcut and bring up that tool. And it won't let me in the video recording. Let me see if I can go the long way around in the snipping tool. It doesn't like that while I'm doing a recording. Okay, so let me pause the recording. Okay, so I loaded the snipping tool program. I'm going to click New. It's going to make my screen gray. I'm going to draw a box around it, and that screenshot is going to pop up. I'm going to save that, and for right now, we don't have any folders locally, so I'm just going to put that in my Downloads folder and call that Digital Art Folders Google, and hit Save. Okay, and now after we have our folders created for our cloud-based softwares, we're going to create some local-based local folders as well. So I'm out here at my desktop. I'm going to go down here to my File Explorer. If you can't find File Explorer, you can always type File Explorer down here in the search and find your File Explorer by clicking there, and that will open up. Once I have the Explorer open, I'm going to go onto the left-hand side. I'm going to click on Documents. When I'm in Documents, I'm going to do one of two things. Probably in this white space or dark solid space underneath the folders, I'm going to right-click and I'm going to go New Folder. And I'm going to type in, again, PD3 space Digital Art. Now remember, your period number may be different, so check and find out what period number it should be. And I'm going to hit Enter to set that folder. I'm then going to go ahead and double click on that folder to open it up. It's completely empty, which makes sense. We're going to do the same thing. So right click, New Folder. And in this folder, the first folder we're going to add is going to be PowerPoint, space fish. Enter. The other way to pop that up is to was trying to, there, new folder. So that was Control, no, I'm sorry, Alt F to bring up that window to get a new folder. And I messed it up. There we go. And the second folder we're going to do is going to be called Screenshots. And I'm going to put DA at the end because sometimes we get confused. We might put screenshots, other screenshots somewhere else. So digital art screenshots. And the last folder that we're going to need here is, again, in the bottom area, right click. If you're using the trackpad, that's a 2-finger click to do the right click. And then you can go to new folder. And this is going to be warm up activities. Enter. So we have those 3 folders. And just like before, we need to establish that evidence. So we are going to bring up that snipping tool. Doesn't like to bring up my tools while let me pause and get the tool open. Okay, so there I have the tool open. I'm going to hit new. It's going to make my gray gray. I'm going to just draw a box around this upper portion here. The important piece of the snip is that I have this right here, this period and the digital art folder, and then the 3 items or the 3 additional folders that you've created. I'm going to hit save. Now this time I can put it in my downloads so they're together, or now I have that folder locally stored. So I can go to Documents, Period 3, Screenshots, and I can put in here Folder, Organization for the local. There, something like that, and hit save. Now I've established my organization for the digital art course. I have my folders and I have the evidence that I've created them. If you have any problems with this assignment, please reach out and let me know. Otherwise, have a good rest of the day.